Imagine a beast built not just to fly but to dominate the air, slice through the night, and strike deep into enemy territory before they even know what hit them. This is the story of the F-111 Aardvark, the jet that changed modern aerial warfare forever. Welcome to Wings of War, the channel where legends of the sky come alive, machines that rewrote the definition of speed, power, and precision. If you love the roar of engines, the brilliance of engineering, and the fire of history, you're in the right place. So buckle up, because today, we're diving into one of the most revolutionary fighter bombers the world has ever seen, the F-111 Aardvark, the real king of the sky. The 1960s were an era of fierce innovation and global tension. The Cold War had forced every nation into an arms race, and the United States Air Force wanted something never seen before, an aircraft that could fly low, fast, and far, striking deep into enemy lines. Out of this ambition was born a jet unlike any other, the F-111. Designed by General Dynamics, this aircraft was one of the first to introduce variable sweep wings, a feature that allowed it to change its wing shape mid-flight for perfect aerodynamics. It wasn't just a jet, it was a marvel of engineering. From its first flight in 1964, the F-111 shocked the aviation world. While most fighter jets were built for either speed or range, this monster was built for both. Powered by two Pratt & Whitney TF-30 afterburning turbofan engines, the Aardvark could reach speeds over Mach 2.5, and yet, fly just a few hundred feet above ground level to avoid radar detection. That meant it could approach enemy territory stealthily and unleash destruction before anyone knew it was coming. What truly set the F-111 apart was its terrain-following radar. This revolutionary system allowed the jet to hug the Earth's surface automatically, adjusting its altitude based on the ground below. Pilots could fly at high speeds, in total darkness, through mountains and valleys, with pinpoint accuracy. It was one of the earliest aircraft that made nighttime, low-altitude strikes not just possible, but routine. The F-111 was not just a fighter, it was a strategic bomber, reconnaissance aircraft, and electronic warfare platform rolled into one. It could carry over 30,000 pounds of ordnance, including bombs, missiles, and nuclear payloads. That made it one of the most heavily armed aircraft in the U.S. arsenal. During the Vietnam War, it proved its worth by flying some of the most dangerous missions, penetrating deep into enemy territory with deadly precision. While early versions faced technical challenges, improvements turned the Aardvark into a reliable war machine that pilots grew to respect, and enemies learned to fear. In 1972, during Operation Linebacker II, the F-111 became a game-changer. It executed long-range bombing missions that crippled key enemy infrastructure. Its ability to fly low and fast made it nearly impossible for surface-to-air missiles to track it effectively. Pilots called it the one-shot, one-kill machine. By the end of the Vietnam War, the F-111 had logged thousands of successful combat sorties, setting the stage for a new generation of multi-role strike fighters. But the Aardvark's legacy didn't stop there. In 1986, during Operation Dorado Canyon, the U.S. Air Force used F-111s to strike Libya, a mission that demonstrated the aircraft's unmatched range and strike capability. Taking off from bases in England, these jets flew over 6,400 kilometers, refueled multiple times mid-air, struck their targets with precision, and returned safely. No other aircraft of its era could have accomplished that mission with such effectiveness. The world realized, this jet was not just a weapon, it was a statement of power. The F-111 also served as a testbed for cutting-edge aviation technology. It introduced features like side-by-side cockpit seating, afterburning turbofans, and advanced avionics that would influence aircraft design for decades. Even the mighty F-14 Tomcat and F-15 Eagle drew inspiration from the Aardvark's engineering. Its unique variable geometry wings became a hallmark of aircraft design, later used in jets like the Panavia Tornado and the Soviet Su-24. Pilots who flew the Aardvark often described it as a beast with brains. It demanded respect but rewarded skill. Its combination of speed, stability, and firepower made it one of the most versatile jets in history. It wasn't flashy, but it was brutally effective, a silent predator of the skies. Whether flying high above the clouds or screaming low across the ground, the F-111 carried a presence that could be felt, not just seen. In the late 1990s, after decades of service, the F-111 began to retire from active duty. Its roles were gradually replaced by more modern aircraft like the F-15E Strike Eagle and the F/A-18 Hornet. Yet, its legend lived on, especially in the Royal Australian Air Force, where it remained in service until 2010, a testament to its unmatched performance and reliability. When the last F-111 took its final flight, aviation enthusiasts around the world saluted one of the greatest strike aircraft ever built. Even today, aviation historians consider the F-111 a masterpiece ahead of its time. It bridged the gap between old-school bombers and modern multirole fighters. Its impact can still be seen in the technology of today's aircraft, from terrain-following radar to electronic warfare systems. The Aardvark wasn't just a machine, it was the foundation upon which future airpower was built. Now, as we look back at its legacy, one thing becomes clear: the F-111 Aardvark may no longer rule the skies, but it will forever rule the pages of aviation history. Its thunderous roar, precision strikes, and unmatched range made it a true legend. It wasn't the most glamorous aircraft, but it got the job done when it mattered most. And that's what makes it the real king of the sky. So next time you hear the sound of a roaring jet cutting through the air, remember the machine that made it all possible, the F-111 Aardvark, the aircraft that turned the impossible into reality. This was not just another fighter, it was the soul of innovation, courage, and aerial dominance. Thank you for watching Wings of War. If you enjoyed this journey through the skies, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories of fighter jets, aerial combat, and the machines that shaped history. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies, because that's where legends live.